And we can't bust out without speaking about this Mesut Ozil business. You know, Mesut Ozil's agent confirms he will decide on his next move by the end of next week, with no formal agreement on a move to Fenerbahce, despite reports in Turkey that he has a villa being built in Istanbul next to the president. We've got to remember that this lad, you know, has a Turkish wife. He's of Turkish descent. There's obvious reasons to link him with such, and it would be good for him, you know. Sad to see that when we signed him in 2013, that this is how it's ended. We all know he's been frozen out, and we all know his time is coming to an end. We all know he's been linked with MLS, he's been linked with Turkey and the rest of it. But apparently his agent, apologies, where's my manners, people? Let me zoom in. You know, Mesut Ozil's agent, Dr. Ekut Sogut, forgive me, my Turkish subscribers, I tried. I mean, no malice or disrespect by mispronunciation. I'm just poor with names. But Mesut Ozil's agent has revealed that the former German international is undecided about whether to leave in January amid clubs in America, Asia, and Qatar. And I mean, you're not playing, you've not been registered, you've been granted leave for Arsenal. You should want to leave. For me, it's disgraceful in the way all these parties have handled this. You know, it's quite upsetting because this is not what Arsenal's about, you know, but it is what it is in that regards, people. He should want to leave now. And like you can see, well, he's been granted leave. I don't know if he's out there in Turkey, but it is what it is. His contract is due to expire. He said, I can't talk about the clubs directly because it'd be unprofessional, but generally there's 6 months left on the contract, and it is nothing unusual that we'll talk about different opportunities and try to find the best option for Ozil. Well, yeah, that makes sense because he's not going to retire from football next year. You know, he's not going to be at Arsenal, so he needs to know where he's going, whether that is to Turkey, whether that is to another Premier League club, which his agent was speaking about before, whether that is to America, wherever that is. You know, off topic, big up the Bottle Club. If any of you love Deluded, you know, Ciroc French Vanilla is my thing. I wouldn't mind trying AU vodka. I'll give you my address. But moving forward and moving away from this, and those of you that can't drink alcohol, I'm sorry, you know, I know there's religious reasons and whatnot, so I apologize. But you know, that makes sense. There's nothing new here, you know. There's nothing new. Of course, he's considering all his options and things, but nothing is done. And also, he's playing very coy. He's making out something's happening, but nothing's happening. This is all designed to give power back to Mesut Ozil and his party and act like he's in the driving seat of his future, where he is to a degree because he wants to stay at Arsenal more than the club want him to stay. You know, he would like to see out his last contract, but and obviously it is his move. But at the same time, Arsenal have put their, you know, they've dug their claws in. They're saying bust out. They're saying leave or nothing. So this is something to consider. It's just aimed at, again, putting the future back in Mesut Ozil's hands, or giving that illusion. He said and again, I didn't even read the second part, but this kind of ties into what I've just said. He might stay at Arsenal until the summer, but he might go. Mesut's priorities is to stay, but you never know in football. Things can change very fast. For the moment, we are checking all options for January and in the summer. So that's leaving in Jan or agreeing to move in the summer. And again, you know, hit Ozil's agent, Arteta, they all know we're not re-registering Ozil, but I'm sure Ozil has a small hope. And like he said, if we want to leave in January, I need to talk to Arsenal. If we sign for the summer, we don't need to. That's the situation. In the next 7 to 10 days, it might be a little clearer, as now the transfer window is open. Things can move faster. So again, you might see something. I do think he's leaning towards moving a bit more now because, you know, you can't win this battle. But at the same time, again, we've heard rumors that he's going to America, rumors that that's not true, rumors that he's going to play in Turkey, and it's not true. And again, I just think it's just creating more illusion and stuff. And maybe, and obviously you never know, they could be in direct contract negotiations with teams right now. So again, this could be designed that thingy. Again, making things harder, getting more money, getting a better sign-on fee, getting a better length of a contract, or seeing what can happen, people. So make of that what you will. But yeah, man, it appears that it's over. And for me, it's just the way it's ended, you know, for someone that, regardless what you think, he's won numerous FA Cups for this club. He's not been the best player, but he's not been the worst. And just for Arsenal, I think the way we've handled this says more about us than Mesut Ozil. Of course, you can sit here and say Mesut Ozil, you know, he clearly doesn't care about playing. He doesn't want to play on a regular basis. But for us, it's rubby, you know, it's rubby. We've had the contract stuff where only his name has been leaked. You know, we had the whole Gunnersaurus business. We've had the whole not playing. Something's changed between him playing 10 games last season and not being involved after the restart. You know, Arteta saying everybody starts again from fresh, but it didn't happen for Mesut Ozil, not registered. This is all very nasty, very, very nasty. And I'm not a fan of it at all. And it says more about my club than Mesut Ozil. And for me, we're meant to be a club that, you know, cares about doing things the right way, that talks about class. I see nothing classy in this. I just see it as pure mess. So make of that what you will. But again, we didn't learn anything new. These comments came out around 4 hours ago, 2 hours before I came online. So they were obviously surfacing prior. And Mesut Ozil's agent said this, you know. And when you look at Mesut Ozil's agent, he's not taking anything. He weren't taking a wage cut. He will not be forced out. They will do what they need to do. And, you know, I'd say the power is in Arsenal's hands, because Ozil will not get to represent Arsenal and say goodbye to the fans. But at the same time, he can sit on his hands. You know, he's been granted time off. He's the highest paid player. You know, he can do a lot. So hopefully there's a resolution to this, but we'll have to see, man.